Dear friends, welcome back to the channel GH247 News. Yes, GH247 News, the news channel for the diasporans. If you're in the diaspora, this is NDC news channel for you. That is in the diaspora. All NDC faithfuls around the globe, around the world, or even if you're in Ghana, this is your news channel, GH247 News channel, the NDC diaspora channel. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, please like the video, share the video, and let's hear from you in the comment section. It's the weekend. Yes, like they always say, or like the saying goes, the calm before the storm. What do I mean the calm before the storm? Ladies and gentlemen, how can one family, children of the same mother and a father, in one house, had to sign a peace agreement pact in order to live under the same roof? Brothers from the same family, MPP, had to officially sign a peace pact while their fathers, Kufuor and Nana Addo, are still alive. That alone proves the family MPP is not united. Yes. And if you can't unite your own house, you have no moral authority, absolutely, to govern a nation like Ghana. We made a mistake before. We will not repeat the same mistakes again as Ghanaians. Listen. Any family that is not united, that are quarrelsome, they will take the same quarrelsomeness, the same fight outside. Charity, they say, begins at home. Look at them there right now. Look at them. 5 of them. Honorable Kennedy Ajepon, Brighter Champon, Baumia, Dr. Baumia. What's his name? This name kept escaping my mind. The former education minister. And the other Mr. Ajepon. Listen, the engineer. Yes, the education minister is called Educhum. Yes, Educhum. Look, these men here, we've seen all of them, their work, their work rate. We've seen them working for the previous government. In a session of Kennedy Ajepon, yes, the engineer, he wasn't involved in the last government. But Honorable Kennedy Ajepon, Ohini Ajepon, he was a parliamentarian. He got a lot of contracts from the government under MPP. A lot of contracts. What, millions of dollars. That is what actually made him rich, that he can boast of right now. Brian Achampon, another one, that won a lot of contracts, that even literally wanted to buy our hotels, Labadi Beach, Lapan Royal Beach, and the rest. When they were just about to leave power, 2024, and the government decided to sell our hotels, government-owned hotels, he was the one they wanted to sell it to. Until NDC, we have to step in and say, no, this is pure robbery, daylight robbery. Dr. Mahama Baumia, the so-called, in quote, economic wizard, who forgot all his economics. He forgot economics when they were in power, when they won power, and he started to venture into digitalization. Ladies and gentlemen, Educhum, the education minister, under whose watch the school feeding program, the school feeding that they introduced by themselves. It was under his watch that our school children, our little ones, goes to school and they were being fed gari and what kind of soup. And it was under his watch that even the women that are cooking for the schools were not being paid. And so the little they have, they'll have to manage to cook for the kids. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the people that want Ghana to believe in them, that want us to now accept them back into the fold, for them to be our leaders, our president. Never again, MPP. Never again. Now, let me take you further. Let's put NPP by the side right now. In contrast, look at the kind of work His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is doing right now. As we speak, he is in Davos. He is in Davos with the foreign minister that they were calling on him to be sacked or to resign. While the deputy foreign minister is in Israel with Honorable John Dumelo, deputy agriculture minister. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Mr. President and his team doing in Davos? Let me tell you what. Speaking at Davos 2026, President John Mahama cautioned that Ghana's economic turnaround, while commendable, cannot shine in isolation of the rest of Africa. Speaking at Davos 2026, President John Mahama cautioned that Ghana's economic turnaround, while commendable, cannot shine in isolation if the rest of Africa lags behind. This is where His Excellency was speaking yesterday in Davos. In a meeting, the Accra reset, Ghana reset has taken international stage. However admirable Ghana's turnaround story is, we cannot be a jewel in the depths. We must work together as Africa. President Mahama. President Mahama speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, you see, when we talk about leadership, where the level Ghana has gotten to right now, we just cannot mess it up. We can't hand it over back to these people. Never again, Ghanaians. Never again. We can't afford to make such mistakes any longer. And I want every Ghanaian to listen to me and listen carefully. Whether you are in home, in Ghana, or you are abroad, you are in the diaspora. Never again should Ghanaians make such a mistake. Never again. We've come too low. They brought us too low, and thanks be to God, Ghana is rising again. Ghana is rising again. How then do we want to go back and hand over this same nation to these same people? This lady, sometimes I don't get it. I'm not too sure where she's coming from. I'm not too sure if she has family members who advises her. Ghanaians, including me, don't see the benefits of fuel price reduction. You can imagine, so long as you are part of that group, NPP, and you get, as long as you get involved with them, you've lost your mind, you've lost your brain, you can't think again properly. Look at a woman, a mother, I believe, speaking this way, that the fuel price reduction that Ghanaians are all enjoying from 17 cedis per liter to 9 cedis per liter, she is saying that Ghanaians listen, when you want to speak, Ellen Amadaku, speak for yourself, for your hypocrisy. Speak for your hypocrisy, because no Ghanaian is behind you. No Ghanaian. Where is she coming from? Who is she? Is she a human at all? Ellen Amadaku, is she a human? Are you living a life that Ghanaians are living? Or you are still living in the dreams of NPP? Come on. We know that you guys, you hate the good things. But look, we are going too far. Where President Mahama is taking this NDC to right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are not looking back, and we are not going to be handing over power to them anytime soon. Right now as we speak, the entire Ghana is what we call a construction site. Everywhere you go, constructions everywhere. And just imagine where President Mahama was speaking yesterday. Look at the dignitaries that are seated, that are there listening to him. Just look, imagine. All the way in Davos. Now, quickly, before I let you go. Like I said to you earlier on, the deputy foreign minister is equally in Israel is in Israel, Deputy Foreign Minister, having a dialogue that was co-chaired with His Excellency Sharon Haskell, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the State of Israel. It's not the same Israel that this same NPP are saying Ghana has ruined our relationship with Israel. Now our foreign affairs is there with Honorable John Dumelo. Yes, our Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Honorable Jackie Kwesen, is there having a dialogue that is co-chaired with Sharon Haskell, Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs of the State of Israel, providing a high-level platform for both countries to engage on matters of mutual interest, including diplomatic cooperation, security, agriculture, and capacity building initiatives. Capacity building initiatives. Ladies and gentlemen, there the pictures are speaking for you. Well, the reality of the matter is that we've gone too far to come back and hand over our nation, the motherland, back to the New Patriotic Party. Brothers from the same family, NPP, have to sign a peace pact while their fathers, President Kufuor and Nana Addo, are still alive. That alone proves the family is not united. And if you can't unite your own house, you've got no moral authority, no moral right to govern a nation like Ghana again. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, let me end it here. It's your breakfast news. Like I told you, and like I always say, this time around, we'll be back every day, daily, from GH Ghana. Ghana news for the diasporans. NDC channel for the diasporans. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this is GH247, the diaspora news channel. We will see you guys on the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.